Hey guys, bring it down here. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna start putting the recipe together. I need to open the can of pumpkin puree. Okay. Come on. I absolutely hate doing this. Ugh. Come on. Oh, it's cut. So why is it not open? There we go. Okay. Now, the pumpkin puree is 2/3 of the cup. So that means 2/3 and 2/3 are 4/6. That doesn't make sense. I think that's probably. Well, this can is just shy of 2 cups. So 2/3 and 2/3. Does that make a half? I think it does. Come on. I need to grab my 1/3 of the cup measure. That's quarter. That's quarter. So I can do this right. Okay, I have all my measuring devices right here with all my ingredients. So, what I'm gonna do, I need to double each ingredient. Grab this, and the ginger, and my scraper, my herbs, spices, not herbs, my oil. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, let's actually begin working on this. All right, let me bring you over here. So you can see me and the bowl. Let me move the bowl. That is for the pumpkin. Where did I put the pumpkin? Where did I put the pumpkin? Oh, right there. Okay, good. It's tipped. There we go. Hello. All right. I have the bowl here. I'm just gonna put ingredients in. Flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and spices in a bowl. Okay, so they want those mixed separately. So let me, my favorite medium size bowl. My little handle. All right, so let me put this bowl over here. That's for the wet ingredients. So I need the flour, the spices, and the leavenings. Okay, so 1 cup, so I need 2 cups of flour. Might be able to get that out of here without opening the bag. I don't know. That's why I bought the bag, just in case. one. Yep, I'm gonna get 2 out of here. Good. I may have to cook these in 2 batches. 2. Okay. I will refill that after. Okay. All the spices, baking soda, salt. I don't do much salt, but you do need a little bit in baking. Whoa. Yeah, that's way more than I'm doing. I'm putting that back in there. Thank you. There. Over the shoulder, they say it's lucky. I don't believe in that stuff, but whatever. Oven is preheated. Okay. And all the spices. Open the cinnamon. Uh-oh. That's funny. I'll show you what happened in case you didn't see it. This came off quite easily. And you think, okay, the cinnamon's open. No, there's plastic underneath it. They just weren't attached to each other. So I need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Here's a teaspoon because you need it. Oh no, that's a half tablespoon. Whoops. 1 teaspoon. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm going to take the lid off. That's easier. 1, 2. I guess cinnamon's the most predominant seasoning in it. Okay. Remember, I'm doubling. Okay. A teaspoon of baking powder is going to be 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So baking powder. Here's the powder. Powder is a... Oh, I grabbed the wrong baking powder, guys. This one's still sealed. Oh, maybe I did. I don't think I kept one that wasn't sealed. Whoops, there. So, I have to open it. I wanted good leavening, so this one doesn't have the little scraper on the side. If you look, it doesn't have the little scraper. Walmart cheaped out there. Baking soda would be a teaspoon. Oh my God. Whoa. All right. Toss this. Wait. No, it was a teaspoon, so I needed 2, right? Yeah. And I need a teaspoon of soda. Okay. I didn't do it wrong. Teaspoon of soda. The one thing about baking soda is, in my family at least, we had baking soda in the baking cupboard for baking. And we had baking soda for cleaning, which stayed with the cleaning products. I still do that. Okay, that's doubled. And, okay, half teaspoon. So it's going to be a teaspoon of ginger, half teaspoon of nutmeg, half teaspoon of cloves. Okay. So I need to grate a teaspoon of this. Boy. This is going to take a while. think I got a teaspoon there. Good. Especially once I get everything off the back. Oh, and everything off the top of the, there we go. Brown sugar. There we go. Bonk. Okay. Half teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm not even going to try to measure that because I have whole nutmeg bits. And to try to measure that would be insane. That's good. Oh, cloves. They say that's optional, but we'll do it anyway. Quarter teaspoon, so it's a half teaspoon. So where's the half teaspoon? It's a quarter teaspoon. Half teaspoon, okay. All right. Now, the other recipe that I had called for allspice. So, he did not include the allspice. He being ChatGPT. So, I'm gonna use like a quarter of a teaspoon. It's in pumpkin pie spice, so just gonna use a very small amount. There we go. This was like a quarter of a teaspoon. So, because it is strong. All right. This stuff gets mixed. I buried mine. Nope, it's right here. Okay. All right. All these spices and leavenings get mixed. Then I set this aside. That bowl is just going to need a rinse. Okay, next up. Okay, pumpkin, sugar, oil, eggs, and vanilla. Right, okay. Pumpkin is 2/3 of a cup. So I have a third here, but it's going to be 4 of the 2 of these makes a third. 2 of these makes 2/3. These are a third. So I'm going to have to do this twice. But I'm going to have to do it 4 times. Okay, that's 1/3. Whoops. Two-thirds. Now I need to do another 2/3 because I doubled the recipe. It's pretty much going to be the whole can. It looks like. Ooh. Oops. 1. And yeah, it's the whole thing. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna sit that in the can so it doesn't get anything dirty. What am I getting all over me? Pumpkin, of course. I'm gonna actually mix the wet ingredients with the smaller mixer. Okay. Put that back over there. All right. Vanilla. Never measure vanilla. Ugh. You use the cap to measure vanilla. Just like that. Vanilla. Teaspoon. So I need 2 teaspoons. So I need 4 large eggs, a cup of vegetable oil, a cup of both each sugars. Okay. Because remember, we're doubling the recipe. So 1 cup. Please note that I did that in a dry measuring cup, which is not okay, but okay, I've got a 1/4 cup in here, so I will 1, 2, 3, and 4 makes a cup. We will do the same thing with brown sugar, just right here. One. And remember to tightly pack the brown sugar because you don't want to leave air pockets in it, then it won't be a true measurement. 2. This brown sugar is nice and soft, so it's pretty easy to pack. 3, 4. There we go. 4. Alrighty. I learned all these tricks from my mother. So we're going to get this mixed up. Make sure all the sugars are mixed. Oil and pumpkin and everything. Then we're going to, oh, I gotta put the eggs in here. Then we'll dump the flour in. That's why you do the wet works in a big bowl, because you're gonna dump the dry works on the wet works. 2, 3, 4. Alrighty then. You do not want to look at this. It doesn't look good. Trust me. Pumpkin puree and a bunch of sugars? Yeah, no. And eggs running around in it? No. When I was a kid, one of my favorite things about my mother baking was licking the spoon. But Salmonella figured out how to get into the eggs in the interim, so younger kids never got the opportunity to do that. I now want to switch mixies. This gives me an opportunity to use this little tool. Anyway, just trying to fold this all together, get this all mixed up. And we're going to make the frosting, which is already made, but we have to color it. We're going to color it orange because it's a fall festival, so. Can't believe I made these from scratch. That's amazing. Just got to make sure that I get down to the bottom. It's another one of my mother's things. Get to the bottom. If you don't get the sides and the bottom of the pan, you'll be left with flour on the bottom of your dough or your batter. This is batter. Okay. I'm going to clean out my dishwasher and get everything in the dishwasher. All right, I'm gonna lift you up. Oh dear. because I did not feel like cooking. Because I knew I had all this baking to do. So. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. I'm going to put these cupcake cups in here. Like I said, I may have to do it in 2 batches. Okay. I want these to fall and festive. Which is why I chose these cups. They're lucky for me, I already have. There we go. So, 2 minutes, okay. Melted brown trick. Use a disher. You won't make such a mess. I'm going to rub some of that off of there. And I dish it into, oh, perfect. Oh yeah. It's not getting on the side of the pan that way either. Oh, melted brown. Brilliant. Using the ice cream scoop. Brilliant, I tell you. And it smells so good. They're going to blow up nice. They're not going to be teeny tiny, which is good. Uh-oh. I'll wipe it off anyway, but yeah, this is a lot less messy. Fill the muffin cups. I'll show you when I'm done. That muffin cup tipped. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my, okay. That one's going to be terrible, but that's okay, because I'll eat that one. That'll be my test. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Overall, it's definitely less messy. No, I think I got 8 feet. Most likely. That's 14. Oh boy. 15. I think I probably filled some of these too much anyway. Whoops. I want them pretty full, but okay. Let me grab it. Some of these are overfilled. So I can take this one's a little over. This one's definitely over. And I was able to make 18, I think. 17 so far. I think I can get enough to make 18. Hold on. This one's over. Yeah, the one little piece of Elton Brown advice I didn't take here was I should have low filled each one and then gone back and added more instead of having to take away from some. Okay, that's a little over. There we go. That's still a little over. All right, good. 18. Excellent. Okay. We're going to go in the oven. Move my hands a little bit. Okay. Going to go in the oven and bake for, let me look at the recipe. And then we're going to bake these suckers for 18 to 22 minutes. I'm going to call it 20 minutes. Timer. Okay. Good. Alrighty, guys. The next thing that we have to do is the frosting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the frosting and I'm going to put it in a bowl and I'm going to dye the frosting orange. It's a fall festival, so oh yeah, it smells good. That's what I left this bowl out for. Get a whisk. I need a whisk. And a big spoon. Yeah. So, for the battery dyes, thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Orange food coloring, cream cheese, frosting, which is actually, ooh, it's nice and soft. Cream cheese frosting. Found Philadelphia cream cheese frosting. So you know what? It's going to taste more like cream cheese frosting than these other brands' alleged cream cheese frosting, which does not taste like cream cheese frosting. So, but I am going to let you go. I'm going to put a bunch of orange in there and give that a good whisk. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. I may have to add more to this. Yeah, I think I do. Maybe not. I'm going to give it a good whisk. It's not whisked yet, but it's a good orange color. I am going to add just a little bit more. Not a ton. Just a little drip. All right. Bye, guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow at some point. Probably only be one video tomorrow.